Welcome back again in the next video of this series. Today we are going to cover CRT-450 Salesforce Certified Platform Developer First PD1 Questions and Answers Part 7. If you like this content, please subscribe our channel. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Let me know if you have any questions. Now let's begin. The question is, application events follow the traditional publish-subscribe model. Which method is used to fire an event? Option A, register event. Option B, fire event. Option C, emit. Option D, fire. Correct answer is option D. Next question is, CloudKicks Fitness, an ISV Salesforce partner, is developing a managed package application. One of the application modules allows the user to calculate body fat using the Apex class body fat and its method calculate body fat brackets. The product owner wants to ensure this method is accessible by the consumer of the application when developing customizations outside the ISV's package namespace. Which approach should a developer take to ensure calculate body fat brackets is accessible outside the package namespace? Option A, declare the class and method using the public access modifier. Option B, declare the class as global and use the public access modifier on the method. Option C, declare the class as public and use the global access modifier on the method. Option D, declare the class and method using the global access modifier. Correct answer is option D. Next question is, a developer has a Visualforce page and custom controller to save account records. The developer wants to display any validation rule violations to the user. How can the developer make sure that validation rule violations are displayed? Option A, add custom controller attributes to display the message. Option B, use a try/catch with a custom exception class. Option C, use Apex messages tag on the Visualforce page. Option D, perform the DML using the database.upsert brackets method. Correct answer is option C. Next question is, what is a fundamental difference between a master detail relationship and a lookup relationship? Option A, in a master detail relationship, when a record of a master object is deleted, the detailed records are not deleted. Option B, in a lookup relationship, when the parent record is deleted, the child records are always deleted. Option C, a master detail relationship, detailed record inherits the sharing and security of its master record. Option D, in a lookup relationship, the field value is mandatory. Correct answer is option C. Coming to the next question. What are two ways for a developer to execute tests in an org? Choose two. Option A, Tooling API. Option B, Developer Console. Option C, Metadata API. Option D, Bulk API. Correct answer is option A and C. Next question is, a developer identifies the following triggers on the expense_c object. Delete expense, apply defaults to expense, validate expense update. The triggers process before delete, before insert and before update events respectively. Which two techniques should the developer implement to ensure trigger best practices are followed? Choose two. Option A, unify the before insert and before update triggers and use process builder for the delete action. Option B, create helper classes to execute the appropriate logic when a record is saved. Option C, maintain all three triggers on the expense_c object but move the Apex logic out of the trigger definition. Option D. Unify all three triggers in a single trigger on the expense underscore C object that includes all events. Correct answer is option A and B. Next question is, when using Salesforce DX, what does a developer need to enable to create and manage Scratch ORGs? Option A, production. Option B, environment hub. Option C, dev hub. Option D, sandbox. Correct answer is option C. Next question is, in terms of the MVC paradigm, what are two advantages of implementing the view layer of a Salesforce application using Lightning Web Component based development over Visualforce? Choose 2. Option A, self-contained and reusable units of an application. Option B, rich component ecosystem. Option C, server-side runtime debugging. Option D, automatic code generation. Correct answer is option A and B. Next question is, which two are best practices when it comes to component and application event handling? Choose 2. Option A, reuse the event logic in a component bundle by putting the logic in the helper. Option B, use component events to communicate actions that should be handled at the application level. Option C, handle low-level events in the event handler and refire them as higher-level events. Option D, try to use application events as opposed to component events. Correct answer is option A and C. Next question is, what is the maximum number of SOQL queries used by the following code? Option A 1, option B 5, option C 6, option D 2. Correct answer is option C. Stay tuned for many more videos like this. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up.